I'm going to let the team introduce themselves. So, Paulina, you're going last today. If you can just tell us who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is, please.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name is Paulina. I'm your BDM at Blue Diamond, and I'm hosting the last presentation today, as far as I know.
Super. And you've got £50,
Yes,
$60
I got,
prize,
yes,
or
at
euros.
the end. Yes, at the end of the webinar, we're gonna do the lucky draw, and I brought £50 voucher cash rewards from Blue Diamond Rewards.
Super. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Paulina. Bronwyn, a big welcome to you. This is your first webinar with us. Don't worry, we don't bite. But would you tell us who you are, where you're from, and your prize, please?
Thank you. I'm Bronwyn Smith, and I'm Director of Sales and Marketing for Jumeirah Thanda Safari. I'm based in South Africa, in Ballito, which is quite near to Durban, and we'll be sponsoring a prize of £50 today.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Bronwyn. And we also have Carlos. Carlos, hola.
Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlos Eguiartes, sales manager from a beautiful property in Riviera, Nayarit, Mexico. We have for the European winner 3 nights, 4 days, and all-inclusive for 2. And this is from our continent, 2 nights, 3 days, certificate, all-inclusive as well for 2.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Carlos. It's all yours. Will you take us off to Mexico?
Great. Thank you very much. Let me share my screen here. Okay. Just let me know that you can see it.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much again. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to show you this absolutely beautiful property, a little bit of different concept, in this case for an all-inclusive hotel. As you can see, we're not exactly the beachfront place, but we actually offer to the beach. I will explain you that through the presentation. I work for the Delta Hotels, in this case now by Marriott. Delta, it's a Canadian-born brand. I'm pretty sure all the Canadian fellows that are in this webinar know exactly what I'm saying. The only difference between this Delta resort is that there's the first Marriott all-inclusive ever. So since August 2021, it's started to operate this area, which already existed as a different brand before. But now the concept is this, the one that I'm presenting to you. And it's quite beautiful. It's a very unique place, again, as I said, enclosed in a private property in a town named La Cruz de Guanacaxtle in Riviera, Nayarit, Mexico. So just to, for you to know, sorry, where exactly this place is. All the people that arrives, to the destination does it into Puerto Vallarta's International. Puerto Vallarta, it's our sister destination. There's, located in the state of Jalisco, but we're located in the state of Nayarit. The thing about this is that we are located in a beautiful, gigantic, bay, which is the largest in Mexico, by the way. And it's so large, precisely, holds 2 different states. So as you can see here, this is where, the hotel is located again. In front is the town of La Cruz. We're pretty close to the town of Bucerias. We're very close to an area that a lot of, luxury hotels, are located at as well, which is Punta de Mita and the development Punta Mita, the beautiful Marietta Islands National Park with their very own Love Beach or Hidden Beach, and, the rest of different, villages along the Pacific Ocean. So, we're very lucky to be surrounded by beautiful nature, but also surrounded by a lot of different places where our customers can go. No matter what the adventure will be, we have more than 80 already different activities. We are actually near to ranches where they offer a lot of different, things to do, like horseback riding, like biking, like, dune buggies, and of course the, canopy, all those kind of, sports that we have available, as well as in the south of the bay in the state of Jalisco. Half of that part of the bay is actually non-accessible by car. So the people has to take a boat to reach, some of these absolutely amazing places. So we're surrounded, with a lot of different things that our, customers can do. In the winter, for example, we have over 500 humpback whales that come over into the destination, you know, to practically to preserve their species, because that's what they come for. That, you know, the whales that got pregnant this year coming, you know, to deliver their baby. So it's a beautiful ground where we have all this nature, you know, all these things that to offer to our clients. So for the people that lives in the US and Canada, this is an idea about, you know, the timing that it takes, depending, of course, which city, you know, they live in, to come into PVR, right? From 5 hours to 2 hours practically is the time frame, you know, between those flights coming into PVR. And the hotel is only 45 minutes from the airport, by the way. So again, just a quick overview. We're located at La Cruz de Guanacaste, Bahía de Banderas. We offer 312 guest rooms between those 26 nice suites, and plenty of amenities. We have our own beautiful aqua jungle at Riviera, which is our interior aqua park. Of course, again, we have, as I said, we have a beautiful beach too, fitness center, spa, a lot of activities, and, you know, areas also even for events, in, you know, for just in case if the customer would like to do something special. Our room inventory, as I said, we have 280 rooms divided in 26 suites. Some of them are located in one area and some of them are located in a different area. We'll show you all that. The suites are very well appointed, large and beautiful. We have also different towers, in this case, where all our 145 deluxe rooms are located. Tower 3, 4, and 5, 40 square meters of, you know, area for the rooms, very well appointed again. 2 queen beds, maximum 4 people, or king size bed with an extra sofa for maximum 3 people as well. All the amenities too, including courtesy frigo bar with beverages, which we, you know, supply every 24 hours. Then we have 61 superior rooms. The difference between the deluxe and the superior rooms is the size too. The superior rooms have 2 square meters, you know, more into the room, and also all of them with a hot tub, as well as, you know, the shower in the room. As it's the same bedding, 2 queens or 1 king size bed for exactly the same sleeping, sorry. Again, the suites, as I said, were well appointed. The main room has its own beautiful big bathtub, plus, you know, the shower, the king size bed, the sofa, as well as the living room, dining room, and a little kitchenette. There's no kitchen, it's just kitchenette with coffee maker and all, you know, what it is in a regular kitchenette. Our culinary experience, we have plenty of different places. Like, for example, the picture you see here is Komorebi, our teppanyaki place. We have Conchal, Salt and Thyme, which are our buffet restaurants. Plenty of areas for snacks, Media Luna snack, our food truck. We have Adelita, which is a Mexican place. I mean, plenty of different, you know, areas to feed our customers, as well as our delicious place in Tonati, which is our, beach club, serving seafood. In case we have people that don't eat seafood, well, we have chicken, we have beef, etc. So we have everything for everyone. Also, for all those people that can eat, they're only like vegetarians, we have that too, and all that stuff that is going on right now, with the gluten free and this free and that free too. The only thing is that the room is not free because they have to pay. But otherwise, we offer all that to our customers. Again, as I said, our restaurants, our lobby bar, which opens from 8 in the morning to 11 p.m. Our Shaman bar, which is the picture below, which offers 2 service from 6 p.m. to midnight with live music all the weekends, which all, for example, offers live mariachi music also on the weekends. We have the Delta Pantry, which is a signature service from Delta Hotels. The difference here, though, is our pantry is 24 hours and it's for all our customers. Normally, Delta they have the service only for the Marriott Bonvoy Elite members. In this case, no, it's for everyone 24 hours a day. And this is our new addition to the resort, our Zafiro Tower, which we have 80 standard rooms. They're a little bit smaller than the rooms I just showed you, right? But the bedding is exactly the same, as well as the amenities. It shows the size. In this case, the rooms are 32 square meters, but we also offer 20 beautiful master suites, and also in the lower ground, and the ground floor of the tower, we also have 10 rooms. Between those are 9 rooms and 1 master suite for pets. In this case, we're already pet friendly too. Maximum 20 kilos. In this case, the dog must be a little bit small, and 2 maximum dogs in the room. There is a fee, yes, it's a $24 fee per day for, it's especially for the cleaning, but the rest, we take care of that. Also, these are the rooms in Torre Zafiro. As I said, the rooms are a little bit smaller than our deluxe and superior rooms, but again, with the same amenities as, like, again, the frigo bar, etc., with balcony and beautiful views as well up on the mountains, and some of them actually to the ocean as well. The master suite is exactly the same, beautiful, big, with all the amenities, the main room with its own bathtub and shower area, and the living room as well, as the eating area, and the kitchenette also with its own complete bathroom, except that in this case, it's only the shower, double balcony, etc. Also, again, as I said, Salt and Thyme, which is the buffet restaurant in the tower. We also even have a beautiful terrace there for special events too, just in case, if that happens, or cocktails and etc. One thing about the tower too is that in the rooftop, we have an adults only pool. So, and we have our own adults bar as well, which is called Manolo. So that's another thing that we include in that tower, which serves the whole hotel. Our Aqua Jungle and River, as I said, it's beautiful and it's great for families and of course for adults, because we offer 7 swimming pools, 5 jacuzzis. 2 of those jacuzzis are high, actually, so you can see the whole property. They're adults only. Of course, Lake River, kids playground with their own water slides, as well as its own bar. In total, my friends, we have 15 swimming pools in the property, and only one is not heated. And that one is not heated because we also use it for special events. It's next to a beautiful garden. So, it's called Natural Pool. Our spa, again, it's a small spa. We only have 10 cabins, but it's, as you can see, reminds you a little bit of the South Pacific. And the therapists are great. We're between the 5 best spas in the area, and we're very proud of that. Fitness center, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This fitness center is always open for our customers. And the Tonati Beach Club, our beach club is only 10 minutes away from the resort. We take our customers in private vans from 10 in the morning to 4 p.m. into the club, and every 15 minutes after the hour, all the way up to 6 p.m. into our hotel. All the services, food, drinks, palapas, hammocks, towels, showers, etc., are included in the beach club. And the beach is very nice. Again, it's inside the bay. I don't know why, but there's no waves, only if it's a storm. Otherwise, it's very nice. It looks like a lagoon. So again, groups and events, we're very quick. This is our garden. The pool that I mentioned is in the other side of the garden. Again, any special occasion for our customers, we can have that on the beach as well by the beach club. Pet friendly, again, as I said, we are pet friendly, and this is Archer. Archer is my dog. So it's the model as well. So it's, yeah, I know he's around actually at the house. So this, just some of the things that apply. Again, that we just don't allow the dogs into enclosed areas such as like the restaurants, for example, but we have plenty around the resort where the dogs, can be not freely because we need to hold them, but to walk around, it's absolutely amazing. All right. So we love to connect not only with locals, but with everybody else. This is the marina, actually in La Cruz, is the town where we are located, 45 minutes from the airport. We work with all the main, tour operators in the US and Canada, and some are also in Europe. So please, anything, just let me know. This is my information. This is my email. And anytime you would like to contact me, please do. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Carlos. If you do have any questions for Carlos, please pop them into the Q&A and we will answer them shortly. What did you say your dog's name was? Archie? Carlos? Oh, he's gone. You're on mute.
Sorry. Archer, yes.
Sorry. Yep, Archie. Okay. We're looking
Yeah.
forward to meeting Archie, and one of you may do, because we're going to win a 2-night stay. So thank you, Carlos. We're now going to head over to South Africa. Bronwyn, it's all yours. You are on mute, so you will need to unmute.
Thanks very much. I'm just going to quickly open my presentation. There we go. Okay, super. Can you see everything all right?
All good.
Okay, super. So welcome to Jumeirah Thanda Safari. We are a Big 5 safari property in South Africa, and are based on the East Coast, which is in KwaZulu-Natal. So if we're looking at our map, we are our closest international airport would be Durban, and the majority of our clients are combining a KwaZulu-Natal safari with a Kruger or a Sabi combination. And that really gives your clients the best of both worlds, because in terms of KwaZulu-Natal and your Kruger and Sabi, the game viewing, the topography, there are so many differentials that if you look at doing a weak combination between ourselves and another property, you've given them ideally the best of all safari offerings. So majority of our clients would come from Cape Town. They would be in Cape Town doing a little bit of the winelands, doing a bit of scenic Cape Town visits, and then they would fly to Durban. And then from Durban, we are a 3-hour road transfer, or alternatively a 1-hour helicopter flip. We have a 6-seater helicopter designated to property. It's the most incredible, scenic, beautiful ocean flight, more for your discerning travelers, but a beautiful way to get to the reserve from Durban. We are Big 5, and we are on 16,500 hectares. We are malaria free, which is a big plus for some of our clients that are on honeymoon that don't want to take malaria precautions. And then we also offer 2 game drives daily for our guests, morning and afternoon game drives on open vehicles. We don't allow any private vehicles on our reserve. They are all parked at the gate, and guests are driven to their respective property. And for that reason, we have incredible close encounters. We do beautiful off-roading. We get really close to the animals. It's not uncommon to be in the middle of elephant herds or really close with the cats. And the reason for that is because the animals for 21 years have only known these game drive vehicles. They are completely relaxed with us on drive. The guides understand the animal's behavior, and it really is a beautiful safari experience. Again, you also don't have too many cars or vehicles that are sighting, and you can really spend some good quality time with the animals on the reserve. Our second USP is that we are fiercely committed and very passionately committed to the preservation of the Zulu culture. So we are in Zululand, and Zululand is, we have 3 communities around Thanda, and 94% of our staff are all from the local communities. So Thanda in the local language of isiZulu means love, and that is the epitome of what we stand for. We represent love in our conservation and our wildlife efforts, our Zulu culture and our local communities. We have a really low staff turnover with a huge amount of return guests, and it's all because we're a family and that it's evident and it resonates with your guests, and that is why so many of them come back. Okay. This picture, I snuck it in, and the reason for that is this is our lodge, our FIT honeymoon sort of couples lodge. It is shutting down at the end of July for a major renovation, nearly 100 million rand renovation. And all I wanted to show you is just a sneak peek of, because the structure of the property isn't going to change, but there's going to be enormous upgrades. Each of these suites, there are 9 of them, are 220 square meters, and they are designed to look like the Zulu rondavel shape. So that was just to give you an idea of what the structure looks like from the outside currently. But in the next couple of months, we will be posting some renders and some magnificent pictures of a very, very big refurb that's coming to the Safari Lodge, and we will be reopening in December. Our next property is Villa Izulu, which is an exclusive use private villa. It has got 5 suites, sleeps up to 10, and this is ideal for families and guests that have got children, because that grass area that you see there is fenced. So it is completely safe for children to run around and enjoy the swimming pool area. It is I would say, our most authentic villa. It's done in a beautiful sort of Afro chic interior, and it's by far our most popular product, only because our guests just really feel that they are immersed in this beautiful African villa. I mean, the exteriors, just so that you know, we are in an area that does not experience winter. We were chatting about it earlier, and we're in the middle of winter, and today is 25 degrees. So the evenings and the mornings can be chilly on Game Drive, but we are an all-year destination. And this villa I also call my little hidden gem, because all of our properties are all-inclusive. So all of your meals, drinks, mini bars, and 2 game drives daily. And this villa is only $5,000 a night. $5,000 for up to 10 guests. It's an absolute little, like I say, it's a steal, and very, very popular with our clients. That's just a picture of one of the bedrooms, one of the suites. And they all open up onto the swimming pool, and there's beautiful viewing decks overlooking the watering holes that you can sit there for hours on the decks looking at the animals frequenting the watering holes. Then our next properties, which are quite exciting, is our royal residences. They opened last year. We have 2 5-bedroom villas and 3 4-bedroom villas. Just to explain the villas, they were built by some of the investors that are involved in Thanda with our philanthropy projects, where we have something called the Star for Life Foundation, and we have more than 1 million children on an AIDS-free program in South Africa. So these investors built these villas for their families, for them to be able to come to Africa to support the children, the schools, and they have put these villas into a rental pool, which is managed by Jumeirah Thanda Safari. They are absolutely magnificent. We call it a kingdom to call home. And this is 1 5-bedroom villa. Again, still staying with the whole sort of Zulu cultural feel, that sort of that rondavel roof, but all of the villas have their own rim flow swimming pool, jacuzzis. They are absolutely stunning, and they look like little miniature lodges. This is another image of one of the other villas, and you can see just the beautiful topography of Thanda, the rolling hills of Zululand, where you get to see from your viewing decks and from the swimming pool, you can look over the hills and the vistas, and you can actually see animals walking and moving. They also strategically placed in a way that they cannot see one another, that they tucked away in the hillside. So you almost feel like you are in your own little personal sort of lodge in the middle of the bush. We also offer, besides the 4-bedroom, we offer a 2-bedroom and a 3-bedroom prorated rate. So if you have guests that are traveling, a family of 4, 5, or 6, they can stay exclusively in a 4-bedroom villa at a prorated rate. And then lastly, our 4-bedroom, we have an option called the Horizon Retreat option, which is one of the 4 bedrooms. You can book a couple to share with another 3 couples. So no children, just couples that would stay in a magnificent villa. They would share the sort of swimming pool, dining areas, but they would all have individual sort of suites and pods. This is just a couple of images of the interiors, beautiful big stacking doors that open up onto those magnificent views of the reserve. This gives you an idea of the bedrooms when I say like the pods. So if your guest were to book a Horizon Retreat where it's just a couple with other like-minded couples in the villa, they have absolute privacy. We would also do separate dining, sort of special romantic dining setups that they didn't feel that they sort of had to join the other couples for their meals. The interiors of the rooms, these are all brand new and absolutely magnificent. And then the bathrooms that all also have an outdoor shower. So just to mention, Villa Izulu, I did say was fenced for children. These villas do have a peripheral fence just to keep out Big Five, but the Safari Lodge that is being renovated is not fenced. So there's no walking around in the evenings, and there's certainly no pets allowed. Then all of the villas have beautiful fire pits, and in the evenings when your guests get back from game drive, they would normally have a drink at the fire pit, or we would do storytelling in the evenings after dinner. There's a huge amount of history in this area. Thanda's built on an historic piece of land and area, and it's where the fiercest, most powerful Zulu king, King Shaka, he roamed and he defeated the British at the Battle of Isandlwana. So amazing storytelling about the history and exactly where Thanda is built in relation to these historical battles. All of the properties have bomas, and a boma is an outdoor reed enclosure where guests will have dinner under the stars. And at these boma dinners, we also do bush dinners, which are a magnificent setup in the bush where we'll have the fires and we'll do a type of barbecue. We would have Zulu entertainment where we have the warriors, which was the image that you saw earlier, or the mamas, and they would come and do some lovely storytelling through song and dance and just leave a little bit of that Zulu culture with your clients, without them having to leave the reserve and go to a typical community sort of activity. We bring it to the guests in a really subtle, beautiful way. This villa is one of the 5-bedroom villas, Villa Thandawena, and it is officially the most expensive villa in South Africa. It is completely over the top. It is incredible, and really for that client that says, I'm looking for the best, or I'm wanting to do a really big sort of a party for my 70th or my 60th, this villa has got absolutely everything. It also comes with its own helicopter and helicopter pad. It is the only property in South Africa that has Haston's Swedish beds. There's more than 650,000 euros worth of beds in this villa, and it really is quite spectacular. It comes at a hefty price, but for somebody in sales who thought I would never sell it, you would be surprised. It's actually been quite popular with a lot of sort of very high profile guests. When we have our drink stop, it's a stop. There is a setup with lanterns and a whiskey bar and watching the sun go down over the reserve. Just the sunsets and the sunrises are quite incredible. Private dinners as well as bush dinners, just There's a huge emphasis on romance on the property. Because of Thanda meaning love, we have a lot of honeymooners, and we have a lot of anniversaries, and people like to tie into their stay that they are on a property that means love. And then you can work with our wildlife team. In our winter months, which is now between May and August, is when we do our dartings. And the dartings of animals are normally for our rhinos, where I can very proudly say that we are no longer dehorning rhinos. We are front runners in AI ankle collaring. And when you drive around the reserve, you'll see our rhinos with beautiful ankle collars on, but they are growing their horns back and looking quite magnificent. And we are actually the founding members of Project Rhinos. So we are standing right out front in terms of new technology for these rhinos. We also have a cheetah breeding program on Thanda. There are less than 6,000 cheetahs left in the wild, and guests have the opportunity to go walking with our cheetah monitors and walking with the cheetahs. It's also a lovely activity. And then lastly, we have a photographer, a photographic photographer who lives on Thanda. He has a modified photographic vehicle. So if you have guests that are interested in photographic safaris, we can offer that to them as well. And that's me in a nutshell. Thank you. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Bronwyn. It sounds absolutely perfect. So I definitely need to hire that villa. I need to become a millionaire first, but hey, it looks amazing. So thank you. So any questions for Bronwyn, please pop them into the Q&A and we will get around to them towards the end. I'm now going to head over to the Caribbean. We've got Paulina. It's all yours.
Thank you. I'm just sharing the presentation. 1 second. Should be fine. So, can you all see my presentation?
Yeah, just put it into full screen and we're good.
Perfect. Okay, thank you, Sarah. So, hello everyone once again. Thank you for joining Blue Diamond Resorts and me today. My name is
Sorry, Paulina. Can you put it into full screen mode? It's still not in full screen mode.
Oh.
It's yeah, you need to start the slideshow.
It should be now.
Yep. Not on my side, just start your slideshow.
Again. So can you see it on full screen?
No, I can see all of your slides at the side and your main screen. It's not, if you go into slideshow at the top and start from the beginning and see if that works. If not, we're going to have to just go ahead as it is. That's it. Yep, super.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So once again, my name is Paulina. I'm your BDM at Blue Diamond Resorts. Please feel free to send me all your special requests, any feedback from your clients. I'm more than happy to assist you with all your queries. You can just send me a WhatsApp or email, and I'm always happy to assist you. We are representing several hotel brands like Royalton Chic, Hideaway, Planet Hollywood, Memory, Starfish, Grand Lido, Mystic, and the Villas. We got over 45 properties across the Caribbean, and of course, I wish to tell you more about all of them, but I think Sarah will kick me out after 5 minutes if I start talking about all of them. So let me focus on 3 destinations, Antigua, St. Lucia, and Grenada. Today, I'm going to start with our general and most popular hotel concepts. The first one is Royalton Luxury Resorts. This is all-in luxury experience. Royalton offers holiday for every type of traveler. Everyone is family. It's a perfect holiday destination and property for all families with kids, with teenagers, for multi-generational families, for friends, for family reunions. So basically for everyone, because everything is in the price included. So you get complimentary room service, all drinks and beverages and food is in the price included. Also, all activities, water sports, and everything is available. Then we got Royalton Chic Resort. This is my favorite concept. It's adult-only concept for young people who love partying. This is a property with a great lifestyle. Guests will be welcomed by the DJ at the lobby. There is amazing chic entertainment team. Girls are looking after our guests, creating amazing entertainment program for them. So this is a property, great destination for all guests who love active holiday, who love partying, who love the joy of holiday. But of course, if someone is looking for a peaceful corner to read a book, to enjoy a peaceful drink, then the property is big enough and there is space for everyone. Then we got our hideaway at Royalton. This is our adult-only section at Royalton. This is a hotel integrated into Royalton property. However, the guests will get separate access to the rooms, to the accommodations, to the restaurants, to the adult-only pool and beach. But of course, if they want to use the facilities of Royalton, they can still do it, which is a great option of enjoying, some, for example, dining at Royalton at different a la carte restaurants. Then we got our amazing upgrade club, Diamond Club. So this, before I thought this is something what I would recommend to clients with high expectations. And after several conversations with the agents, I realized that all your clients got high expectations. So it's highly recommended to everyone. It's really worth to recommend Diamond Club to all clients because they're gonna pay a small fee on the top of the wall reservation, and as a reward they're gonna receive long list of benefits like priority check-in, check-out, room upgrade, butler service, which is absolutely amazing, hydrotherapy for 1 hour per day, pillow service, separate access to the pool, access to the Diamond Club lounge. So there are lots of benefits, and it's absolutely recommendable for everyone to have amazing and unforgettable experience in the Caribbean. So let's move to one of our main destinations for today. It's St. Lucia. In St. Lucia, we got 2 hotels. We got Royalton St. Lucia and Hideaway at Royalton St. Lucia. As you can see at the picture, it's a huge property, and the Hideaway section, so it's the adult section, there are these 3-4 buildings at my left side with separate pool and beach access for adult only. And we got, of course, our Royalton St. Lucia. This is a big, beautiful property of amazing location and direct sea view for everyone. Then we got 2 properties in Antigua. We got Royalton Chic Antigua. We opened this property in December 24, so it's quite new property. Again, this is the concept for young people mainly who love partying, who love to enjoy, the amazing lifestyle and good vibe of holiday in the Caribbean. So far, we received very, very positive feedback from the clients and agents too about the property, about the service. So it's absolutely amazing destination, and it's definitely worth recommended to your clients. And we got Royalton Antigua with amazing water villas. So if you got clients who've been to Maldives before, they made this experience with water villas, and they would love to experience the same in the Caribbean. I think Royalton Antigua is a great choice for honeymoon especially. So if someone would love to make this experience in the Caribbean, there are not so many properties which offer those type of accommodation. I think Royalton Antigua is an absolutely great choice. And then we got one property in Grenada, Royalton Grenada. It's our autograph collection, all-inclusive resort. It's a beautiful island, green island. I would recommend this property to anyone who is looking for a peaceful, beautiful holiday, surrounded by nature, with excellent service, great cuisine, international and local one, and just to enjoy the beauty of the island, something different, not just for clients who been before to Jamaica, Dom Rep, or Mexico. Grenada is something special and absolutely recommendable. As I mentioned before, at Royalton, you get all-in luxury experience, which means everything is in the price included, not just the accommodation, food and beverages, but we got also a signature dream bed, very comfortable for a great sleep on holiday. We got all-in connectivity with a system, which means Wi-Fi is for free everywhere. So if you got clients who love to watch Netflix at the beach, they can still do it. They don't need to go back to the room or to the lobby. Wi-Fi is available for free everywhere. We got, of course, amazing entertainment program, daily and night activities, sport activities, fitness center, and many other things which the hotel is offering to their guests. Just please remember, spa treatments, international wine list, and a chef's table restaurant is not free of charge. This is the only thing which guests need to pay extra. A part of this, they can use the property and all the facilities for free. This is an example of our luxury junior suite. They are very beautiful, spacious, and very modern with open bathroom. Someone could say, oh, but the bathroom is not very private. Yes, once you pull over the curtain, it's becoming private. So they're really amazing for the maximum comfort. Exactly the same room categories we got at our Diamond Club. And something special for families with kids, we got family suites with interconnecting door. As you can see, there is enough of space for parents, and there is the children's section with sofa bed and separate TV. So this is all for the maximum comfort of the families with kids. They don't need to book two separate rooms. Everything is in one. What's new at Royalton? We got our amazing Royalton app, which everyone should download before arrival to the destination. We got only online pre-check-in option now, so clients can check in 24 hours prior arrival. They will receive their digital key, and they don't need to wait in a long queue after arrival at the reception. Also, there are many other functions via app, like room service. They can book their spa treatments, cabanas, and whatever they want. So it's a very, very useful app. Something new, what everyone is waiting for, our brand new property and brand new concept, Royalton Westin, is coming to Barbados in spring next year. Please keep this concept in your mind. You might need it today, maybe still. Royalton Westin, it's an adult-only concept with focus on adult and relax, on spa treatments, on relaxation. So it's gonna be absolutely amazing, brand new hotel close to St. Lawrence in south of Barbados, coming in spring 26. Last but not least, we got our amazing Blue Diamond Rewards program as a thank you for everyone who is joining us, who is selling our and recommending our properties. We are giving you cash rewards for every confirmed booking. For those of you who signed to the program months, years ago, we don't have Royalton rewards and Planet Hollywood rewards anymore. We combine them to Blue Diamond rewards. But for you, nothing changed. Everything is the same. This month, we are running double rewards campaign. Every confirmed booking for St. Lucia properties will be rewarded with double cash rewards. So don't hesitate and log in your bookings. And last information for today, we are running our Blue Diamond Agents page on Facebook. I got lots of friends, but I'm looking for more. So please feel free to join me. You're gonna receive the most recent updates, campaigns, and all news from the Blue Diamond family. So thank you so much for your attention, for your time, for joining me. And I give my voice back to Sarah.
Thank you very much, Paulina. Okay, we have a couple of questions that have come in. Carlos, are you there? Is here. Okay, is the beach club only exclusive for clients?
Yes, exclusively for our clients. I mean, people
Okay.
can do, the typical day pass, but normally it's just for our clients. Yeah.
Okay, super. Linda has said for Carlos, your pet pricing is a bit confusing, $20 or $50 per night, but then on the slide it says non-refundable 30. Could you let us know how much the pet fee is?
The pet is
Yeah.
$20 per pet per night.
$20 per pet per night.
Maximum 2 pets. Yeah. And the small.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I think you may need to update your slide then, because it was saying $30 on your slide.
Oh, it says? No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what was
Sorry about
causing the
that, yeah. But
confusion.
it's 20. I'll fix that up. Yeah.
Carrie has asked, but I think this is for you, Carlos. Can you leave a complimentary welcome amenity in the room on behalf of the travel agent?
Absolutely. Of course. We'll be delighted to. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Celine says, Carlos, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Bronwyn, can we have access to these images? The property is stunning.
Absolutely. I've got a great email with all the Dropbox links, and it's got beautiful image galleries. It's got fact sheets, activities. It's got everything you need from a sales and agent perspective.
Perfect. And how would you get that to everybody? Will you send a follow-up to everybody with your details and just the links to that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can do. Yes, if you provide me with a list of who was on the call, happily. Yes.
Yeah, will do. No problem. Let's have a look. Caroline, I am going to send out a copy of the recording and everybody will be copied in anyway, and you will have the names of everything, so don't worry about that. For Bronwyn, when is the best months to see the big five?
So we're an all-year destination. The best months to travel are in winter, which is now between May and August, and that's because we don't get rainfall in the winter months, and it means that the bush is less dense. So when you have your summer months where it's sort of a bit greener in the green season, it's more difficult to see animals, although our sightings are fantastic. The best months are now May to sort of August, September, but you'll see animals all year.
Perfect, thank you. And how far in advance do I need to book for my clients?
Anytime. The properties are quite small, so with the lodge only having 9 suites and then all of the villas, I would say the earlier the better.
Yeah, perfect. And she also loves Jumeirah, so thank you, Mary. Linda, is the marketing access for your properties? Yes, everybody will send out the links to everything for you. Paulina, do you know who the Blue Diamond rep for Eastern Ontario is?
Oh, I need to ask Todd, so we can share the contacts for for the other regions as well. I need to ask because we got few BDMs who are looking for different type of the world, the different regions of the world. So I'm gonna ask Todd and I will share the contact.
Brilliant, thank you. Is there a Blue Diamond reward plan for Canada? Good question. Not at the moment, but we're trying. And I know that the team are trying as well, so watch this space. Neil, great webinar. Thank you very much, Neil. Okay, I think we have answered all of the questions. So Now, if everybody can go to chat, we've got the fun part, which is where we test you, see who's been listening. So as a reminder, if you are on the webinar today, you will get 1 prize draw point. If you answer fastest finger first, you get 10 points. I will then put you all in a magic spin to win and let you know the winners tomorrow. So let's have a look. Carlos,
Yes.
you went first. So would you fire away with your question, please?
Yeah. Let's see if they remember how many deluxe rooms we have available.
How many deluxe rooms?
Yes, yeah. 145, someone says that. The first.
Hang on. That's Linda.
Yeah. Congrats.
It's always hard when you start asking how many rooms in categories. It's not something that I personally remember.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thank you.
they got it.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Lots of people got the correct answer, so thank you very much. Bronwyn.
Okay, so my question is, and I made reference to it quite a few times, but what does Thanda mean in isiZulu?
Okay, that was far too easy. So Heather said, oh no, Susie said love.
That's exactly it. It means love, yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And what a great name as well. And we also have Paulina with your question, please.
Yeah, I'm curious who listened to me carefully. What's the name of the new Royalton concept coming to Barbados? Yes, in spring 26. You listen to me.
You didn't even have to finish. You even said, what's the name of the new?
Yes, yes.
And that was it.
Essence, Royalton Essence. Perfect.
Oh dear. So, Peter Foster, you were the first person with the correct answer. Say it again for me. Vessence.
Essence. It comes from Latin language. Yes.
Okay.
Veritas and essence of truth.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Peter. You also have your 10 points. A big, massive thank you today to Bronwyn, Paulina and Carlos. Your presentations were super amazing. Don't forget, these hotels are trade friendly, wanting to work with you. So do please, if you have the opportunity to switch or to recommend the properties, you've got the support if needed. And a big thank you to everybody for joining. We had a lot of people today, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and stand by for the copy of the presentation and the winners. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.